Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is The Road to the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this first step on the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Quinta, California and PGA West, it's the opening round of the first tournament of the new year, the American Express. Well, it's been a long off-season. Everyone here looking to get their new year off on the right foot. What better place to do it than right here in La Quinta as we see what's going on here in round one. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. He's on top by one entering play. So let's get out to it. We pick things up just before the turn at the par 4 ninth. I mean, this is just so cool. The dream is at last realized. First ever professional start. Nota Begay III knows what that feeling is all about. Nota, what do you remember about your first event on the PGA Tour?
Well, getting over the nerves and the anticipation is one thing, but it was really difficult for me to get used to playing alongside some of the players that I looked up to as a young junior golfer, and that was guys like Ernie Els and Tom Watson, and knowing that I had to go out there and compete against the game's best in order to prove myself.
You remember that first tee shot?
No, I don't. I think I blacked out, but it was... It went straight and it went forward, and the rest is history.
How about the first round? What'd you shoot?
I actually think I shot 65.
Ooh, and went on to win 4 times. Frank, this is our golfer's first ever tournament as a professional on the PGA Tour. Now, you played a number of years on the European Tour before coming stateside, but take me back. What do you remember about your professional debut?
Oh, it's huge, Rich. I can remember it like yesterday. I was 19, and just how nervous you get. I was lucky enough that I had some friends that were professional golfers, and they took me aside, and they said, listen, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs. You're just like everybody else in the field. Don't give in to them. But the nerves, too, you know, you feel like you're in somebody else's body, but they said the other bit of advice I got, nerves mean you care. So don't ever want to play without them. So great advice too. And this is a moment that they will always remember. Your debut on the PGA Tour.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole. Pin on the left-hand side of this green, so with his ball sitting in the rough on the right-hand side, I'd be surprised if he doesn't put this close.
I like the looks of this one.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
This now 7 feet for his birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. You know, Frank, this is a great setting for kicking off the new season. This Palm Springs area weather is almost ideal every single year. It's kind of like golf in a dome. So what's the secret to being successful on desert courses like this? Because we've seen some really low scores through the years.
Rich, you nailed it. Dome-like conditions means everybody's going to go low. You're not really worrying about cross breezes. Plus, add that in that it's a relatively flat track. That means there's no elevation changes really to consider. Green's also relatively flat, so get that ball on the putting surface. Greens aren't overly quick, but really anything inside 20 feet, you're going to have a good look at it. And don't keep looking at that leaderboard, because if you think you're going to make birdies, everybody else is doing the same thing. Pedal to the metal.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. All right, Frank, time to play a little pitch and putt right now. Good chance with a good shot here to make a 4.
Yeah, holes like this is where small ball can beat big ball. In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. So that brushed in for a par here at 11. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Up next, the number 18 handicap hole at PGA West. 363-yard par 4 12. Left side of the fairway is well guarded by bunkers, so the right side is ideal. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Quite a par 3 here, the 13th at 214 yards. There's water left, not much bailout on the right. That's what a good par 3 is supposed to be, requiring one well-struck, accurate tee shot. He didn't like that one from the start, and this one's going to wander into the rough right of the green. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 4 under. Arriving now at the 389-yard par 4 14. Bunker on the right side of the fairway, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. Yeah, pretty easy to run it right through this 14th fairway if you take driver, and that is on into the rough. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. As we arrive at 15 and head back toward the clubhouse, we come to the hole they call Turning Home, a 468-yard par 4, and the second hardest hole at PGA West. Have to be straight off the tee, as there are bunkers on both sides of the fairway. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
On the number at 150 yards to the front, 158 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
An outside look here for birdie. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. We now come to the 600-yard par 5 16th. Avoid the bunker on the left side of the fairway off the tee, and beware of the massive green side bunker on your approach. Once in there, it's a chore to get out. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Well, if you've got a 300-yard shot in the bag, this is where you want to use it. This, likely a layup, though.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. Yeah, nicely done. Front right portion of the green and a look coming for birdie. 14 feet to the hole. Got it there, but not quite on target. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Hit a good